Hey everyone, it's Tony again. I'm in the San Diego JavaScript full stack program. I'm in week 5 to 6. Curriculum, I'm probably week 5, currently week 6, so I'm a little behind, um, but that's to be expected. We had the holiday delay, so that pushed things back a little bit. Spent time with family, much needed work life balance. It's still skewed more towards work, I'll tell you that. Um, but I'm in week 5, 6. I'm feeling great. Quick little rant. I'm recording this on my MacBook Pro 2017, and look how grainy it is. This is still a 720p camera in here, and it's kind of crazy how you almost spend 2 grand on a laptop, and the camera is still this weak. Probably have to do how thin the laptop is, but I digress. It's grainy. But bear with me. I'm going to try to use my phone next time and then back to the big camera. I just want to see what quality comes out. So yeah, I'm feeling great. Week 5 to 6. Not sure where we left off, but we now have a new office in Escondido, which is super nice. So collaboration goes way up. First it was a remote. This is going to be a remote only, but now we're back to an office space, and being able to collaborate with all the students is invaluable, because that's how it's going to be, when I actually get a job and you're actually out there in the field. So it's really good that we have that now. And I'm not going to go every day. I'm probably do like 4 days a week. But yeah, the more the better, to be able to collaborate and spend all day doing this, because this is immersive and you need to be there as much as possible. So yeah, we finished with the movie database project, which really gave me a headache, but we got through that. So I talked to you like 2, 3 weeks ago. Now so the projects I completed since then were log all the things, which is basically you're making a Morgan logger. If you don't know what Morgan is, it's a utility that logs the user's info, kind of not the user's info, but like where they came from, what time they came in, and you could customize it. So basically we make our own logger, so we're not using any external utilities, libraries. The naming, still difficult, but yeah, so we made our own logger. The hiccups there were getting the key value pairs to line up right. Well, before getting to key value pairs, how do I make it work? And then I figured, reaching out to students. Oh, where's your key value pairs? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to put those in. And then I was using Morgan and reached out to the professor. He's like, because we were using Morgan for all the other projects, but this project was a mimic of Morgan, so you can't use Morgan. So I had to delete Morgan. That was the easy way. I couldn't do it. Cheating. And then refactoring a response you got. So one of the things it'll return their HTML or how they came in. And there was a comma in that line that comes back, but you were separating key value pairs by comma. So that was throwing off their agent. So refactoring that was pretty cool. And then getting the info coming out of log.csv, factoring that was, had a little hiccup there. Had to convert it to UTF-8 as I entered it into the log and bring it back out. So got past that one. Then we did an API for our to-do app. So there's going to be a to-do app that I do later on in the curriculum, but this was doing the back end for it. So adding items, deleting items, grabbing items by their ID. Super cool. The post method was the hardest because you can't see it. So every time you post it, or every time you do a GET request, you can't see the post. So that's where you use Postman. So I learned how to use Postman a little bit. There's still a lot more I could learn about that. But yeah, that was kind of difficult to get past, but reaching out, being resourceful, Um, got past that one. So that's all in my GitHub now. So all the projects I've done now have been uploaded to GitHub, which is super cool now. So I have like 11 or 12 repositories up there for the projects that I've completed thus far. So now I can refer to them on GitHub, which is super cool. Yeah, and then the last project I just finished up was in Ops 100. That's one of the lessons. And what was that one? That was the NPM and gulp. So using gulp for the first time, grouping tasks, automating tasks just by one keyword in the console or in the terminal. And one thing that happened was, version 3.9.1 of gulp has vulnerabilities. So I always clear my vulnerabilities right when I do npm start and get all the dependencies for each project. But that upgrading it to 4.0 broke everything. And I was having such a hard time finding out why my code was erroring out on the tests. It was working fine. It was actually a cats app, so you push a button and cats appear on the screen. Every time you click it, more cats appear. Funny. But yeah, putting it to gulp 4.0 broke everything. So it's a different syntax, slightly different syntax, but the tests break. So I was reaching out to students, what version do you guys have? And they're like, well, 3.9. Oh, okay. So we're leaving a little vulnerabilities there, but the tests are not updated for 4.0. So you had to revert back. So that's cool to know in the future. If your tests are breaking, was there a major upgrade to a dependency that could break it? So now that's really key to have in mind. I'm not going to fix my vulnerabilities to the very end. Fix them. Does it still work after that? Okay, cool. There's no breaking dependencies. And I guess the dependencies will tell you if it's a breaking upgrade. So, so you make changes for that. So yeah, that's where we are now. I'm finished with ops now. I'm in React. Not yet touched to React, but I'm watching like a 5-hour series on front-end masters with Kyle Smith, and they're going over template strings and just a bunch of stuff to get us ready for React. And there's subjects like deconstructing objects, all kinds of good stuff. So that's a 5-hour course, and my head's just exploding with information. So once I'm done with that, then I start doing some React stuff. So I'm super duper excited. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, getting over the humps. I mean, sometimes I'm thinking, wow, this is like really intense. What did I get myself into? But then you fix the problem and you're like, oh, that was amazing. So yeah, this software engineering is super duper exciting, and definitely with the gulp, finding out why it was breaking the code. That was so good to troubleshoot that. I missed troubleshooting my last job. I'm able to physically troubleshoot mechanical items. But I was able to troubleshoot with this actual code, deleting my node modules, deleting package.lock, reverting back to 3.9. Okay, upgrading. Putting everything npm install, bringing all the dependencies back in. Don't upgrade to 4.0. And then there was one other dependency that needed to be upgraded. Upgraded that one. Okay, that was not the one that did it. It was the gulp. So that was really good at troubleshooting. I really love that part. And yeah, just being rad, resourceful, accountability, diligence. Mike, the professor's always pushing that. And you have to be a software engineer. You have to be resourceful. You have to be diligent. And you have to be accountable. So yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Going to the OB parade tonight with my family. So looking forward to that and spending time with them. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.